March 2025. Ukrainian Navy Commander Vice Admiral Neizhpapa gives interview. Subject: Kerch Bridge. The question inevitable: will there be another attack? His answer chilling. Russians understand we are actively discussing a third operation. There is a saying, the third time is the charm. God loves the trinity. Not speculation, not possibility, promise. This is Sea Doctrine, where psychological warfare precedes kinetic strikes. The Kerch Bridge, 19 kilometers connecting Russia to occupied Crimea. Construction cost, $3.7 billion. Putin's signature achievement. Inaugurated personally in 2018. Declared symbol of permanent Russian control. Survived multiple attacks, damaged repeatedly, repaired continuously. But how much longer? 1C, gateway to Russia's south. Would you drive across this bridge today? Attack history tells ominous story. October 8, 2022. First major strike. Truck bomb explosion at 06:07 a.m. Massive blast destroys road sections. Fuel train ignites on rail span. 3 people killed. Traffic halted for months. Damage assessment, severe. Repair cost, estimated 500 million rubles. Russia declares bridge will be restored. Work begins immediately. Repairs completed by December 2022. Putin personally drives across reopened span. Declares victory over Ukrainian terrorism. Claims bridge stronger than before. The propaganda extensive. July 17, 2023. Second major attack. Ukrainian maritime drones strike at night. Multiple Sea Baby vehicles converge. Some intercepted by Russian defenses. Others penetrate barriers. Explosions damage bridge sections. Road and rail affected again. Traffic suspended. Damage assessment significant. Repair timeline several weeks. Russian authorities claim minimal impact. International observers document substantial destruction. Satellite imagery contradicts official statements, the pattern familiar. Sea Doctrine tracks the escalation. August 2024, third major strike. ATACMS ballistic missiles target bridge, multiple missiles fired. Russian air defenses engage, some intercepted, several impact target. Explosions crater roadway, structural damage visible. The strike crosses previous American red line. Washington authorized attack despite earlier restrictions. The policy shift significant. June 3, 2025. Fourth attack. Underwater sabotage operation. SBU combat divers plant 100 kilograms explosives. Target, critical support pillar. Massive blast at 03:45 a.m. Bridge closed twice during day. Inspections reveal concerning damage. Structural integrity questioned. Cumulative effect of multiple attacks becoming evident. Who controls the Black Sea? A. Russia. B. Ukraine and NATO. C. Turkey holds the key. Ukrainian Navy Commander's statement carries weight, not random officer making claims. Vice Admiral Neizhpapa commands naval forces, speaks with authority, understands operational capabilities. His promise credible, the psychological impact immediate. Russian authorities must take seriously. Third operation specifically mentioned. God loves the Trinity. Religious and cultural reference. Resonates in Orthodox Christian context. Implies inevitable completion. The messaging deliberate. Pro-Ukrainian partisan group Atesh provides additional intelligence. Members inside occupied Crimea. Observe bridge conditions directly, report through secure channels. Latest assessment published March 2025. Bridge falling apart, living its last days. Structural elements degrading despite repairs. Multiple attacks accumulated damage. Engineering integrity compromised. The observation aligns with Admiral's statement. External experts confirm concerns. Independent structural engineers review evidence. Satellite imagery analyzed. Explosion impacts assessed. Repair quality examined. Conclusion: bridge deteriorating. Each attack weakens structure further. Stress fractures appearing. Material fatigue increasing. Complete failure eventually inevitable. the timeline uncertain but trajectory clear. But what Ukrainian Navy plans for third operation shocks Russian defenders. Not single attack method, combined assault, simultaneous employment of multiple vectors, surface drones, underwater sabotage, missiles, possibly aerial drones, everything at once, overwhelming defensive capability, the concept operationally sound, trade routes, missiles, and war. Sea Doctrine examines Ukrainian capabilities, Sea Baby maritime drones proven effective. July 2023. Attack demonstrated viability, platform continuously improved, range extended, warhead enhanced, navigation upgraded, current versions more capable than 2023 models, Subsea Baby underwater drones operational, June 2025 attack validated concept, can plant explosives on submerged structures, evade surface defenses, strike from unexpected vector, the capability exists, ATACMS missiles available. August 2024 strike proved effectiveness, American supply continues, Ukrainian inventory adequate, precision targeting possible, the weapon ready. Aerial drones deployed extensively, modified commercial platforms, long-range capability, heavy payloads, proven against fixed targets, bridge qualifies. Combining all vectors creates nightmare scenario. Russian defenses optimized against individual threats. Surface barriers stop boats. Anti-drone nets catch some maritime vehicles. Air defense engages missiles, but simultaneous attack from all directions, surface and underwater and air, different altitudes and vectors, defensive systems overwhelmed, something penetrates. Is this pushing NATO closer to direct involvement? Comment Y or N. Western intelligence enables Ukrainian planning. Satellite reconnaissance monitors bridge continuously. Structural analysis identifies vulnerabilities. Defensive posture assessed. Optimal strike timing calculated. The support comprehensive. American weapons stockpiled. ATACMS inventory sufficient. Potential JASSM cruise missiles discussed. Longer-range precision strike capability. The arsenal expands. British intelligence contributes. Electronic warfare planning. Communication disruption. Defensive suppression. The coordination extensive. Ukrainian execution remains independent. Target selection sovereign decision. Attack timing Ukrainian choice. Operations conducted by Ukrainian forces. The distinction maintained legally. Russian defensive preparations prove inadequate. Additional barriers installed. More patrol boats deployed. Enhanced radar systems. Increased electronic warfare. Every countermeasure implemented. Yet Admiral Neizhpapa promises success. Confidence suggests intelligence advantage. Knowledge of defensive weaknesses. Understanding of exploitation methods. The operational security concerning. Where Black Sea power decides everything, bridge symbolism extends beyond logistics. Putin's personal prestige invested. 2018 inauguration televised nationally, drove truck across span personally, declared historic achievement compared to Soviet mega-projects. Every Ukrainian attack undermines narrative, demonstrates occupation's impermanence, proves Russian vulnerability, destroys psychological warfare advantage. Complete destruction would devastate Putin politically. Crimean residents face growing anxiety. 4 major attacks in less than 3 years. Each time authorities promise security, each time bridge proves vulnerable. Admiral now promises 5th attack, the pattern unmistakable. Some residents evacuate preemptively. Don't trust bridge safety. Don't believe Russian assurances. The confidence erosion strategic. Economic impact accelerates. Insurance companies refuse coverage. War damage exclusion standard. Commercial traffic avoids bridge when possible. Ferry services overwhelmed. The logistics complicated. Tourism collapses completely. Who vacations in war zone? Hotels close, restaurants shutter. Service economy dies. The occupation's viability questioned. International legal framework supports Ukrainian operations. Occupied territory remains sovereign Ukrainian land. Infrastructure built without permission constitutes valid target. Military necessity obvious. Bridge enables Russian military operations. Self-defense justification solid. The legal argument defensible. Russian complaints to international bodies fail. United Nations receives protests. Security Council convened. Resolution demanding condemnation. Vetoes prevent action. Most nations recognize Ukrainian rights. The diplomatic isolation deepens. What breaks next? The grain deal, Turkish neutrality, or Russian deterrence? Ukrainian Navy timing remains uncertain. Third operation promised, schedule classified. Could be weeks, could be months. The uncertainty deliberate. Russian forces maintain maximum alert indefinitely. Resources stretched, personnel exhausted, readiness degrades. Then attack comes when defense is weakest, the strategy proven. Admiral's statement serves multiple purposes. Warns Russian authorities, psychological pressure, forces defensive expenditure, signals Ukrainian allies, demonstrates continued capability, maintains coalition support, justifies weapon supplies, intimidates Crimean population, undermines occupation confidence, encourages evacuation, reduces civilian presence. The information operation sophisticated. Pro-Ukrainian partisans amplify message, social media campaigns, graffiti in occupied cities, leaflet distributions, word spreads through Crimean population. Next attack coming, bridge unsafe, leave while possible. Russian authorities cannot prevent information spread, block websites, arrest distributors. Message persists. The psychological operation effective. Engineering reality supports psychological warfare. Bridge genuinely deteriorating. Multiple attacks caused cumulative damage. Repairs inadequate for structural restoration. Complete rebuilding eventually necessary. Cost prohibitive. The infrastructure doomed. Ukrainian forces possess 3 proven methods: truck bombs, maritime drones, underwater sabotage, plus ATACMS missiles, plus potential aerial drones. 5 attack vectors available. Russian defenses cannot cover all simultaneously. Combined employment guarantees penetration. Next attack likely catastrophic. BlackSea Doctrine monitors Russian repair efforts, continuous work, emergency patches, structural reinforcement. Costs exceed $700 million cumulative. Original construction, $3.7 billion. Repairs approaching 20% of initial investment. The economic burden massive. Putin's signature project becomes financial black hole. Every attack requires expensive restoration. Ukrainian promises ensure continuous expenditure. Defend bridge indefinitely or abandon. Both options politically unacceptable. The strategic bind perfect. Will third attack finally collapse the bridge? Can Russia defend against combined assault? Will Kerch Bridge survive until 2026? Subscribe BlackSea Doctrine, where Black Sea power decides everything.